Not have known it. You know, when you and me talked last on Sunday,
Yeah.
you didn't say a word about no job.
Well, I guess I was just.
No, honey, I don't believe you knew.
Oh yeah. I've been knowing we had troubles, but it's just really
But
gotten.
she's got us all so excited. But do you believe that girl is talking from the heart?
Yeah.
And
Uh,
she said, Kenneth said he'd come get you in a heartbeat. But you know what? They don't like nobody else that well.
well, she said something about a little house out there. She asked me how much furniture I have, and I.
She told me. Now, I have never, they have begged us to come see them. I know they've got a good bit of yard,
Yeah.
land. And they got two mobile homes. Kendall sits away from theirs.
Mhm.
So there's a little house that she keeps talking about.
Yeah, I didn't. She said, "How much furniture do you have?" And she said something about a little house,
She
and.
couldn't get by here fast enough. And I said, well, Sophie, Charlotte didn't mention no job.
Oh, yeah, it's
It's real.
yeah, it's real. I work for um, a company that has the Medicaid contract. Um, it's a mess. They're I call it bankrupt. I look for my department for them to tell us any day. The state has had to step in and take over.
Okay. You know it's happening all over the United States.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just your job. That's what happened to her and on that nursing home deal. And it's what now it's going to Bossier Hospital, you know.
Mhm.
Willis Knighton wanted to buy it. Shumpert wanted to buy it. The people kept voting it down that it was theirs. Well, they finally said they'd sell it to Shumpert. And child, it is so deep in debt. I mean, what I'm saying is $3 million, and they're trying to say that it was from Medicare and Medicaid refusing to pay.
Yeah.
And it may be.
Yeah.
I believe it may be, but they're in one more legal mess. They've issued subpoenas for all of those administrators. This just happened this last of the week.
Well, I told Jackie. I talked to her today and told her to send me the classifieds so I can start looking down your way.
Oh, we would be so happy. We would. And I have never seen anybody more sincere than Sophie.
Yeah.
And she said, Kenneth said he'd go get her. And I said, well, you tell Kenneth he's a Christian. Oh, yes. But he said Eva would do that for his child.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what she said.
But a job is the main thing. I've got to try to scare up something.
Today would be I imagine it is loaded. So you'll have me looking.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. Or I'll send you the whole sheet.
Well, Jackie's sending it to me.
Is she?
Yeah. So.
Charlotte, I really don't believe there's a shortage of jobs in this place because the complaints everywhere is that they cannot get good help.
Yeah.
One reason is they all went to the boats.
Right.
And see, that just emptied out the people. They can make so much more money on the boats.
Yeah.
They just left the jobs.
Well, that's my main concern is a job, and then the place to live will just take care of itself, I reckon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But the only, Sophie and them do live, where is it?
Grand Cane.
And that's not no big deal because they don't want no rent.
Well, how far away is it? An hour?
I wouldn't think it was that far. If, Keithville is down below us, and that's not far. Keechai, where the Kickapoo was, where we used to turn to go swimming. And then Grand Cane. It's not all that far.
Well, I just don't know. I just really decided this morning that that's what I need to do.
Well, boy, you've made my day. Because there's not, all of us would just simply love to have you here and would help you any way that we knew how.
Well,
I don't know, like I mentioned to Eve Carolyn has said, about you coming there.
Yeah.
I don't know about the jobs there.
No, and they're subject to move after she gets through with her nursing.
Yeah. But this is home, Charlotte.
Yeah.
You have family here.
Yeah, right.
You
Yeah.
have us.
Yeah. I know.
Like I said about Gene, Essie said, that little feller, talking about his war experience, he never did get what he deserved. I said, listen, he got me, and I think I'm worth fighting for.
Oh, yeah.
And boy, he laughed so hard that he had to get up and go outside. That was so facetious, whatever you call it. But
But
I don't know what this little house is
I
that he
don't
keeps talking about.
I don't know either. I just don't know, but I
But I'll tell you one thing. We'll find you a place to live. The job, and this may be, who may be working, good Lord. You wouldn't have left Mark up there.
No. No.
So he's working in our lives.
Yeah.
Daily.
Yeah.
But
So,
she's the one that broke the news to me. You never mentioned it.
well, I didn't.
We talked so hard and so long.
She said something about a house and how much furniture do I have, but I never said, well, I'm coming that way. But because I didn't know until this morning that that's what I needed to do.
Yeah. Well, she was so excited. She just had to come by and tell me.
Well.
And you know what? I felt so guilty. You see, I had promised her. She'll always say, have you heard from Charlotte? And I'll say, no, but when I do, I'll call you. Well, you call me on my birthday. All right, I said my conscience won't let me lie, so I tried her 2 times Sunday afternoon. Couldn't get her.
Well, I tried her 2 times and couldn't get her today.
Okay. And I said, where were you? Well, then, see, the time slipped by, and like at night when all of them start coming in, I can't get my wits together.
Yeah.
So I believe she called you she come by here on Wednesday. She had got a hold of you Tuesday night.
Okay.
Hadn't she?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I called Charlotte, and I said, Sophie, I have an apology. And I told her. I said, but I tried to get you, honey. I said, y'all were gone. She said, outside. Now, she stays outside.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I had
tried.
tried.
All the yard work.
Oh.
Loved it.
Yeah. But, yeah, so that's just what I decided today. So I didn't know she already had planned on me coming.
Yeah. Oh, she's waiting. She's sitting on ready and was so excited.
So
I said, well, I'm not going to meddle, Charlotte. But there's not nothing that would please us more.
Well, I think me either, so.
Oh, Charlotte, she bursted out crying, and I have never heard such heart-wrenching sobs in my life, like to kill me and Jean.
Sophie did?
And then she said, I am so sorry that I done y'all like this. And we hugged her and told her that's what families was about. But I just never had thought that, well, she's hurting. And she had got, you promised, don't you, not to say anything?
Yeah.
She said, well, I want to say to y'all that I got in the mail this week, certified mail, 3 checks. She told us exactly the figures, but it stunned me, and you know how you don't remember. One from such and such, $100. One from something else, $200, and one for $2.45. And all I can figure is somebody forged my name.
Oh.
And I said, honey, I don't think anybody would have forged your name. She said, well, I'm going to turn them things over and endorse them, send them back to Letty by certified mail, and tell her she needs them worse than I do. So that's a festering boil.
Yeah.
And I said, now Letty's going to have to break. Both of them is going to have their heart broken. Sophie's was broke.
Yeah.
She was brought to her knees. And I said, it takes 2 to get in that kind of mess, Charlotte.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yes.
It is precious, but like Islam, I never had heard it She said it took two hands to clap.
Yeah, that's right.
And they were all. I said, well, why didn't you stay and fight? She said, no.
Mm-mm.
I said, Junior didn't have the balls. I said, that's right, men do not. And I said it right in front of Gene. I said, but he wouldn't have.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, I ought not to even have brought that up.
No, that's fine because.
And I told her, I said, one thing I want to clear up. You had a good mama. I said, she was always there to help me with mama. And I said, another thing I want to clear up is that you think all the family turned on you, and they don't know why you turned on them.
Yeah.
So I said, I want to clear that up right now.
Yeah.
I said, we loved you just the same, and we just didn't hear from you.
Yeah, right.
So we thought you didn't want us. Anyway, I got off a track there.
Well, no.
I got up with y'all. I rested. I went to church and rested, and I got up with y'all on my mind.
Well, that's odd, because all day long I got up and decided, finally made my decision that's where I want to be.
And
So yesterday I didn't know it. I didn't know it till this morning.
Yeah. Well, this is where we'd like to have you. And you'd be surprised. Everybody gets along. We all seem to be, because we're getting so old, too old to fight.
Yeah.
All in one accord. But we live in peace.
Yeah. So I just need to focus on finding a job, and I don't quite know how to go about it. I projecting 10 years. If I make it that long, I would like to work somewhere that had some sort of little retirement.
Tell me what you want to do.
Well, my experience is in health insurance.
Yeah, well, that's the best thing going, actually.
But I don't have billing experience. There's a lot of billing jobs out there, but mine is on the claims paying end. But I do know my coding and my diagnosis codes and like Medicare and because I work with Medicare and Medicaid now. And
well, I'll tell you what. If somebody can't find a job in the medical field here, they're not to be found. For we have Willis Knighton and Shumpert has a hospital on every corner.
Yeah.
Did you know? Do you realize that?
Yeah, I looked it up on the internet today.
We just opened one on Piermont. That's a big opening over there.
Yeah.
You just have to go a few blocks to get in a big hospital. Now, you know that takes a lot of employees.
Yeah. But so I don't know about. I would like to work for the state or the city, but I don't know how to go about that.
I'd sure put in my application. Well, you may have to take a civil service test, but
yeah, but I don't know where to apply or anything, how to do it.
How to go about it.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'll tell you what. I can find out. When I worked for the state, we took our test at Votech. You know, up there where Randy went to school.
Yeah.
That's where the civil service tests were given. But I'll be delving into this tonight and tomorrow. And if I get a wind of anything or know what I'll write some things down.
Okay.
And
Jackie's sending me the.
She's sending you the
class.
Ad?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at those same ads, and also, in our directory, it may be something about civil service and so forth and so on. I'll do some calling.
Okay. I've got a 95 directory here, but I imagine that's.
It's updated.
Yeah.
So I've got a brand new one, and I find out most information I want to know. I find out on phone. So that's what I'll be working on, baby.
Okay.
And you know that state building. Well, there's so many buildings here for state and federal, but that state building is right there in front of Shumpert, the old United Gas building. Now that's your state building, and the Medicaid and all that, so forth. So that it's not the same as it was when you were here. They're scattered out.
Yeah. But that's. I told Mark, I talked to him today, and he said, "Is that what you want to do?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "And if you ever come see me, you'll see everybody else too."
That's right. We want a reunion. Oh, he's going to come see you.
So.
You can rest assured on it. I'm trying to think of another house, and but in my mind, you've taken me off guard, and I can't. But there'd be no shortage of a place to live.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I just didn't know if I should just get an apartment, but then I don't like to live downstairs. I feel better upstairs, and I hate
honey, we've got some deuces right around us. Over there where Alan lives, and he's up.
Yeah.
They're not as pretty as yours, because we don't have any mountains. But Alan has been there, how many, 6, 8 years? And he's loved it. Never has changed apartment.
Well.
Colony Square up here on Cochran.
Yeah.
On the corner.
Until I could figure out, what I wanted to do. If I had a job to come to, I could just go ahead and have an apartment lined up.
Yeah.
So I could be right there.
I'll tell you, I can do more in town than you can do from up there. So let me just work on that. And I'll ask Randy to help me work on it. That'll give him some excitement. Oh, I'm thrilled to death.
Yeah, I think I am too.
And if you found your own place, well, even if you didn't at first,
yeah.
If you found your own place, you'd be a whole lot better satisfied.
Right, and I wouldn't have to move all my shit.
Stuff 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And that tears up everything you got.
Well, and finding people that tears up the people too.
Alan loves that place up here. He has nothing ever been tampered. And it's one of the lower priced. I don't know why it's lower priced, because it is lovely.
Really?
But it's not one of the with all the amenities.
I don't have amenities here. I don't use the amenities.
Well, he's got a clubhouse and a swimming pool, but he don't use it.
No.
But that's all that he has.
Yeah.
I mean, he just don't. He even has to furnish his washer and dryer.
Yeah. See, I've got a washer and dryer.
Of course, there's a place right next to him where he can wash, but he did put in his own washer.
Yeah. I would need a place with hookups.
Yeah. Well, they ever want to have that.
Yeah. And probably a 2-bedroom was all.
2-bedroom would be nice, because you'd be having company. Now, 1 bedroom is what he has, and it's plenty large, but he couldn't have any company.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a 2-bedroom.
Yeah. 2-bedroom is what I need with hookups.
Well, you just let me, I always have loved the challenge.
Well, I ought to send you some of my resumes and let you get busy.
Hey, absolutely. I was going to ask you, and I hated to. Send me some of your resumes, or one, and I can take it somewhere and copy.
Oh, no, I can copy them, but...
See, I used to go into the office every day, and I don't do that no more.
But anyway, I just wanted you to know I had made my decision. I didn't know I'd already been moved down there.
Oh, yeah. Waiting for you. Well, she took me totally off guard. I said, "With Sophie?" And that did her good when she knew something I didn't. I said, "Sophie?"
Oh.
She didn't mention that to me on Sunday. Well, she may not have known it.
No, I didn't. I didn't know I was moving, but I knew
I said, well, good.
My job has been perilous for a while, and unbearable. I've just hated it. But
that from I have worried about that from the time I was up there.
Yeah.
It was so intolerable.
Yes, but it's coming to an end, and
you might have known when it got like that it was coming to an end, but we don't.
I'm thankful it is, actually.
Yeah. We'll see God's closing that door and opening another one.
Yeah.
He'll close the doors on you when he don't let you go too far.
Yeah. And I can pay for Cobra to keep health insurance going, because I have to have my medication and stuff.
I know you have to have the insurance. That like it broke me for 3 years. Between 62 and 65.
Yeah.
I had to pay out of our pocket. I didn't have any.
Yeah.
$200 a month.
Yeah.
$2,000 deductible. Never did get to use it the first time because I didn't have $2,000.
Well, Cobra is expensive. You have to pay the full amount. It's over $200 a month.
Well, that was way back yonder, baby.
Yeah.
I'm 71 now. See, that would have been 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And we were just left high and dry, jeans cut off. Went on way longer than it was supposed to for us. They'd extend it and they'd extend it.
Yeah. I need to try to find a job that has an HMO coverage where you don't have pre-existing, and I need to know how soon that kicks in. Is it 30 days or is it 90 days? What is it?
But I was so thrilled in comparing you and Randy to realize that you're not nearly in his shape.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
I know that.
I was wishing that his was enlarged.
Yeah.
He don't have any.
Right.
So when I heard that, I wanted to call you. I said, "Oh, Charlotte, you're not nothing like." I was comparing y'all and bringing you along together.
Yeah.
When the doctor showed me his fist and told me that, I said, "Oh." That's the reason I said, "Charlotte, is yours enlarged?"
Yeah.
I knew there was a great wide difference.
Yeah.
And you can get well.
Yeah. So.
And you can totally. By the time, it won't be long till they'll know just how to treat that.
Yeah.
But not him.
No. No. Well, I guess I better try to call Sophie.
Well, I'm telling you, boy, I bet she'll pick up the phone and call me. But she left here. That was all the bright spots she had. But that Kenneth said he'd go get you in a minute.
Well.
And I thought, this don't sound like the people I knew. But you know he meant it.
Yeah, I believe it. But I guess I better go, baby.
Well, I'm going to study. I'm going to get my directory down and all my stuff and study.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, we're so familiar at the Willis Knightons and LSU and everything, till I believe we can get you on somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but you'd rather work for state if you could. Well, LSU state.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Isn't that state?
State, and I have never been treated sweeter and nicer than we have been there. Never in all of my life. Yeah, that state with a good retirement.
Yeah, that would be glorious. I know they don't pay as
Laird's
much.
Girl Jennifer.
Yeah.
You know, Louisiana took over all the workers' comp. I mean, nobody here would. The insurance company finally shut down paying off somewhere or another. And I remember when it happened, I was working for Islam, and Louisiana took it over. Louisiana workers' comp. Well, Jennifer was going to school at Baton Rouge, and she'd go there in the summer and work part time.
Mm-hmm.
She landed the best state job that you can imagine, with all the benefits. So, but anyway, she would have a lot of input, tricks.
Yeah.
Because they may have offices here.
Well, that would just, whatever kind of strings can be pulled would be wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I know one that you could go to work for in a minute, but I can't handle it. Islam. You know what? If I wanted to wish the worst
Oh, no.
on you, look, I'm not even going to mention it to him.
No.
If I wanted to wish the worst on you, and if I wanted to do you in, it would be for you to start there.
No, I need something with good benefits.
You'd be just as crazy as a Betsy. But
Yeah.
Reba said they all go there fine and then go crazy. Including her.
Yes.
The
So,
only one that can handle him.
I wonder what time Sophie comes back indoors.
I just know she loves to stay outside. And you know, I wish I were like that.
Yeah.
She'll mow and she plants her garden and see Kenneth, I don't think is interested. It's just her.
Yeah. Well, I gave you something to
work.
occupy.
I was looking at a very dull evening.
Oh.
Yeah, you made me happy.
Well, good. Me too. I'm feeling better because I've been so depressed.
Well, I don't want you that way. I want you to know that you've got wide open arms, and the house and job will take care of themselves.
Yeah, that's right. And just not knowing what I was going to do, but all of a sudden,
God told you.
I've been waiting for my answer.
Don't ever make a move till you know.
No, I tried that before and it doesn't work.
Don't make a move.
You can't force it.
And like I said, all of a sudden you'll keep struggling and struggling, and he'll start closing that door.
Yeah.
But at the same time he's closing that one, he's opening one over here.
Right.
And I believe it with all my heart. I never will change my mind. I know that he does it.
Well, yeah, put out the broadcast.
Well, I'll tell you, that'll tickle us. That would tickle us too. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. So I could,
This is where you belong.
yeah, I won't. If I want to see somebody, I can just drive to their
All
house
you
and
gotta
see
do
'em.
is just come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna go, and I'll try
Well, are
Sophie.
you gonna call her?
Yeah, I guess I
I'll
better.
be glad because she'll jump on me if I knew it and you didn't call her.
But I guess I'll
Well,
go.
I
And
love you, baby.
well, I love
And I'll
you.
be looking. Ooh, you made me happy. I'm going to work right now.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.